I've lived my whole life without money. So like once
How resourceful are you without that?
How resourceful?
You know what I mean?
I'm the most resourceful. I grew up in the bean, like the ghetto.
Yeah.
I won't say ghetto. People live there still. But I grew up in a weird neighborhood.
Yeah. How do you?
I loved it. You don't know it's a tough neighborhood till you're older and you look back and you see the news and stuff and like, oh shit, like fuck, I know that guy. Oh, I know that guy. Oh, jeez. But like it's just normal life when you're growing up, and it's so fun, man.
Well,
kids are just running everywhere.
Yeah, you don't even realize.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Dudes, the guy who does the podcast with us, my second half, he grew up in Fairview, low-income area, and he incredibly resourceful in growing this business. We've had to lean on him a lot during, road trips. We don't have any money to stay at a hotel. He knows 10 people in the city. Resourceful. Okay, we have $20 for food for 3 days. All right, he's going to go to Walmart and get $20 worth of food, but it's going to last us a week. He's extremely resourceful in that way. And I always say, anyone out there that's trying to start a business and do anything, you have to be extremely resourceful. You have to use what you have in your fingertips and just start doing it. Dude, because you're not going to have this camera right away. You're not going to have that. You're not going to have these mics, these tables. You're not going to have shit when you first start. You have to be extremely resourceful. Extremely.
And if that dissuades you from starting, then you're fucked forever, right? Like you'll never start if you're waiting to get all this equipment and everything perfect. You'll never get it.
You're done.
You have to start small. Work your way up, especially with a podcast, man. All you need is a microphone.
That's it. You don't need the cameras.
If you really want to start a podcast, just get the mic.
Dude, your iPhone has a mic. Talking to your iPhone with another guy. Put it in the middle of the table. Start talking.
Exactly.
Like, I remember when
this is a crazy setup now.
We got to work your way to this level, kids. I remember when we first started, we had the podcast, just like you were there. Like, when we had those mics were shit, like $100. And I remember coming back to Halifax and people were like, you guys should do the multiple angles and all this shit and like get it all.
Fuck, what do you think? I want to do that.
Yeah, but that was my thought process. Like, Justin, that's not going to happen now, but it will happen in 3 years from now. And 3 years pass, and look at us now. Boom. So I know where my head is going to be in 3 years from now. That's what I think about. Like, anyone that's listening to this and you're kind of doubting yourself, and you might have to doubt yourself, unfortunately. That sucks. But 3 years ago, I wanted this, and now I have it. I wanted a studio. I wanted these tables, these mics, these cameras. I wanted all of it 3 years ago when I was sitting in Hollywood in your kitchen, just sitting there going, okay, fuck, 3 years from now, I'm going to have this. And it's happened. So I just know in the next 3 years, it'll happen. There's no rush. But notice I say 3 years.
Right. That's a long time.
Every single person I feel out there is, I need it to happen next week. I need it in a month. It has to happen sooner. I'm going to quit. You're dead. Have the mindset of 3 years.
You gotta go long term, man.
Have the mindset of 3 years, and then I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life because I waited 3 years. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a fucking millionaire and I'm rolling in it. I'm having a great time. Right. But I'm fucking so happy because I've waited and I've worked hard.
Dude, that's all that matters. You got something you worked for. It's all paying off. Dude. You're getting more exposure every time I see you.
Dude. Let's go, baby. You too. Like, I remember 3 years ago, you're like, I'm doing this part-time. I'm like, all right, good. And then I ran into you at Daily Grind. You're like, no, man, this is full-time for me.
Full-time.
And then, I just...
It's a little switch of job, but...
I
only quit the hospital this summer. Like, I just recently quit.
Still, you're full-time.
You only got to work one shift a year, though, and
oh, do you?
You're union.
Are you serious?
I'm in a union, baby.
Dude, I should get a job there.
Yeah, so
one shift a year?
I went to LA for all that. I still worked at the hospital. 6 months on that trip.
Unreal.
I moved to Toronto for over a year. Come back.
Unreal.
I just give them the call, like, hey, I'm coming back. Can I get a shift? And they're like, okay, we'll start you Monday. It's like, awesome. It's an awesome job, man. If you're thinking about applying to the hospital, it's awesome.
Dude, look at me. I might do it.
Like, hospital's sick, man. It's sick. Although...
No pun intended.
Right now, right now it's obviously a little wonky.